Alright guys, and welcome. Wow. Wow, that was proper Yorkshire. Yeah, alright guys, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 10 of this AFC Wimbledon Manager Mode career. I think this might be a bit of a Yorkshire episode. By the way, I've just started by saying alright guys. I mean, I don't even start with that. But anyway, thanks for all your comments in the last video. And Shiver Me Timbers asked if I would do a triple upload Sunday. I don't know if some of you will remember that I used to do triple upload Sundays when I had the time, and like over Easter holidays and everything, I had the time. And hopefully I will be able to bring it back this Sunday and be able to do a triple upload Sunday, but I can't always promise it. My Vegas is going really slow and crappy today, so I'm not really sure how this comment is going to go with me being able to see the action, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's forget all about that. We started off against West Ham United after a pretty decent episode last episode, if you remember, and in the 23rd minute, Adamino got forward brilliantly well. So Midson for the chip sweaty goal, and we did take an early lead in the 25th minute. I mean, I don't know if you can call that a sweaty goal as such, because it was a nice crossover. Midson headed it into the back of the net. But this definitely was a sweaty goal, because Midson laid it off to Adamino. Adamino turned the defender, and he put it into the back of the net. So 35 minutes gone, we were 2-0 up, and we were absolutely loving life at this point. I mean, we were cruising against any team. West Ham are second in the league, behind Swansea, who were absolutely ripping the league apart, just like they did in Propane Games' series. I mean, I remember that. He came second with Crew, and obviously Swansea finished like 100 plus points or something, and they're already miles ahead. But anyway, West Ham had a decent chance just before the break, and then they came out after the break and they had another decent chance. Then we hit the post with, I think that was Gareth Gwilym, all the way from right back. And then in the 78th minute, some lovely movement, Midson to Jackson. Jackson eventually back to Midson. Midson with the first time shot, but fired it too far past the post for my liking. But it didn't really matter, because that is how the game finished. It finished AFC Wimbledon 2, West Ham United 0. So we go marching on in the league, and we are on unbelievable form for a team that is near the bottom at the minute. And then we move on to the final league game of this episode, because I have got the FA Cup third round against Reading, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I really want to go on a bit of an FA Cup run. I think it was 2 seasons ago that I got to the semi-final and lost to Blackburn. This time I would like to go one better and get to the final, and hopefully win it, because that means that we'll be in Europe next year, but again, I'm not too sure. But we've got to concentrate on the league first of all, and we didn't really do much concentrating in that game at all, because in the 29th minute they took the lead with a very similar goal to the one that we scored with Midson, but then straight from kick-off, Djali broke through all the defence. Unfortunately, his shot was well saved, and Dickinson, the right mid, could not follow it up. And then in the 41st minute, Luke Moore got the ball from a corner and won a penalty kick. It was a Stonewall penalty kick. They just took him out, and there was no doubt about it. So Sam Hatton stepped up, and I felt really confident about this. I mean, Sam Hatton's just a superb penalty taker. Smashed it hard as he possibly could down the middle, and the keeper stood up to it and put it away. Saved it. And then in the 45th minute, we got one last chance with Ricky Wallard, and the referee blew for full time. I mean, who blows for full time? We were 2-on-1. Right? We were almost at their box, and the referee blew for half time. I could not believe that. I mean, that's just pure unluckiness on our part. And then in the 52nd minute, Route 1 football from Middlesbrough was cancelled out by our keeper, Seb Brown, who came out and made a real good, made a real good effort to tackle him and get it to safety. And then in the 78th minute, Ricky Wallard somehow missed an empty net after Djali missed a great chances. But it didn't matter, because in the 90th minute, Luke Moore doing what he used to do best, and that is placing it into the far corner to level it up in literally the last minute of the game. So we managed to squirm away from the game with a draw, and that is what I've been saying. I've been saying that we need to draw some of the games that we're losing, if you like, and rather than suffering 1-0 defeats or going properly out of it, basically, and conceding 4 or 5, we need to really keep on fighting and pick up the odd point with a draw. And that's exactly what we did, so I'm pretty pleased with that, and I will crack on, hopefully, in the league in the next episode. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, FA Cup time, and what a goal that was. I mean, it was genuinely brilliantly worked. I mean, okay, it was a sweaty goal in the end, but so many passes before it, and just fair play to Reading. I was just undone. And then in the 22nd minute, Beza had a chance, and I thought he would have scored that, because he scored some decent shots like that. in this season already, but he did fire that one over the bar. And then Luke Moore had a shot there, which was brilliantly saved by their keeper, Adam Federici. Moving on into the second half, in the 52nd minute, Simon Church held the ball away from Johnson. He laid it off Carrican, and it was well saved by the keeper, and then Williams got it out. And then in there, literally, 2 minutes later, Rashid Youssef was through on goal, 1-on-1 with the keeper. I considered the sweat, I decided against it, and I really wish I had have afterwards, because it was saved by Adam Federici, and it went out for a throw-in, which came to nothing. And then in the 57th minute, the action was coming thick and fast. Youssef gave the ball to Jackson. Jackson gave the ball to Luke Moore, and Luke Moore fired it into the bottom corner. So 59 minutes gone, we were 1-0, and I was really, really, relieved, to say the least. I mean, we'd been coming at them quite a lot. We'd been really pressurising them and trying to get back, because, like I said, I really want a cup win this year. And annoyingly, in the 70th minute or whatever, just some awful defending gifted them the chance to get in. They got in. Carrican with the shot was blocked. Keeper saved it. It fell to Simon Church, and Simon Church put it into the bottom corner. But we had one more chance in the 90th minute. Could we equalise just like we did against Middlesbrough? Porter threw a ball it for Keenan, and Keenan with the outside of his foot just bent it past the post, and that was the game over. Annoyingly, it finished Reading 2, AFC Wimbledon 1. So we are out of the FA Cup for this year, but I promise we will be back next year, and we will definitely look at winning it one year, because I cannot see myself getting into Europe any other way. I mean, even if we do eventually somehow manage to get to the Premier League, it's got to be via the Cups, and we are pretty decent in the Cups, although we have our seasons, I shall say. But looking at the league table now, there's only 28 games gone. I don't really know why I've shown you this. We've only played 2 league games this episode, but yeah, we sit 19th, which is a huge improvement, and I think you can really tell, actually, because I'm much more lively about talking about it, about commentating over these, mainly because we're winning. It's such a nice feeling, and I can really feel it in the team. It's probably because I've changed. I'm playing my first team a lot more than my youth team, simply because I need to pick up these wins and I need to stay up. But it's looking good, so hopefully we shall be able to stay up this season and be able to crack on next season. So yeah, anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Drop any comment in the comment section below. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. Peace out, guys.